Dolls and Gents, today I'm coming back to you guys with a second video for the new year. I'm super excited for 2016. I still cannot believe it is the year 2016. Like, where is time going? Anyways, today I am doing an updated flawless foundation routine. This is the face that I wear when I film or when I'm going out somewhere where I know I'm going to be taking photos and I want to look super glam. Before we get into the tutorial portion of this video, I did want to answer a few of your questions. First of all, a lot of you ask me all the time, do I wear this much makeup on an everyday basis? If you've seen me around in Atlanta, then you know if I'm not filming or if I'm not going to meet a client or going like somewhere special, then you're gonna catch me with my glasses on, with no makeup, pretty much like you see me on Snapchat if you follow me on Snapchat. If you're not following me, I will have my screen name right here, so go ahead and follow me, shameless plug. So this is a face that I wear only when I'm filming or I'm going somewhere special. The next question that I always get regarding the foundation color that I choose, my face is a lot darker than the rest of my body. So I have to match my face with the rest of my body. So I do go lighter than my face color, but it's the same color as my body. So I'm not trying to change my skin color like some of you think I'm trying to do. But if your face is darker, you can't use that same color foundation. Otherwise, your face is going to look super dark and then your body's going to be a different color and it's not going to match. So if your face is lighter, then go darker with your foundation. And if your face is darker, then go lighter with your foundation. I hope that that makes sense. So now that we got those questions out the way, if you have any other questions that I didn't answer in this video, you can leave it down below. This is my updated flawless foundation routine. If you would like to see how I got my face so flawless today, then definitely stay tuned, guys. So before I get into this foundation tutorial, I definitely wanted to share the products that I use to prep my skin today. I go in with a toner, then a moisturizer, and then an eye cream. It is super important to prep your skin prior to foundation application so everything goes on smooth. So step one to my foundation routine is priming the skin, and I'm going in with my Skindinavia makeup primer spray. It just makes my makeup last so much longer when I use it, so I love it. Next, I'm going in with my mattifying primer from Makeup Forever. This stuff keeps my face matte all day. If you have oily skin, I definitely recommend that you check out this primer because my skin does not oil up with this primer at all. If you have normal or dry skin, then I definitely recommend that you use something more moisturizing rather than mattifying. Now, I know using two primers is overkill, but this primer works to perfect my pores. So I apply this to my nose area and anywhere where I feel like my pores are a bit more large, and I smooth it onto the skin because you basically want to fill those pores in so when you apply your foundation, it looks nice and smooth. So once I've properly primed my skin, I go in with my foundation, and I've been loving my Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and I'm using the shade Mink, and I've been using it with my IT Cosmetics 101 brush. I absolutely love this brush for applying this foundation, and I'm basically just pouncing it into the skin. Once I kind of get the coverage that I like, then I'll start blending and buffing it into the skin. But really, it's very simple to apply and it's full coverage. I love this foundation. Like, I don't have any issues with it, and it lasts me all day with all the steps that I do with my foundation routine. So the highlighting concealer that I use changes on a daily basis, but today I chose to use the LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in Fawn. It's super affordable, yet works really great. A little bit goes a long way, and I kind of forgot about that. I overly concealed today, but it's all good. So once I let the concealer sit on my skin for a few minutes, I go in with my beauty blender and I start blending it out. So first, I go around the edges and I kind of just blend it. And then I'll take my foundation brush with no added product and I'll go around the edges just to make sure everything is well blended, especially since I'm using a brightened concealer. You definitely want to work on getting those lines of demarcation gone by blending as effortlessly as possible. As you can see, blending my concealer takes some time. This is the longest portion of my foundation routine, but you definitely want to take your time when blending this because if you rush it, it's gonna look patchy and crazy. Next, we're gonna set the highlighted portions on our skin with a yellow tone powder. I'm using the Sasha Cosmetics Camouflage Setting Powder in Buttercup, and I'm applying it with that same Beauty Blender sponge, and I'm barely pressing it into the skin. If you press too hard, you can get like little weird looking like balls on your skin. I don't know where that comes from, but press ever so lightly and it's gonna come out amazing. So once you've let that setting powder bake on your skin for a few minutes, we're gonna go in with a fluffy brush. I'm using my IT Cosmetics number 8 brush, and we're just swiping it away. This is like a super simple step, but all you gotta do is get that excess powder up and it's gonna look bomb. Now it's time to set our foundation with the same colored powder, and I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Setting Powder along with this e.l.f. powder brush. This brush is only $3 and it's so bomb for this. And I'm pressing it into my skin so we don't disturb the coverage of the foundation. Because I have like hyperpigmentation and scarring, I definitely want to make sure I keep that coverage. If you have dry or normal skin, you may not need to set your foundation, but my skin's oily, so I have to. Now it's time to bronze and warm up our complexion. Y'all already know I'm using my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze along with my Sigma F35 brush. This is actually my first time using this brush for bronzer and it works amazing. I always do this step no matter what I wear because I just feel like it adds a bit of structure to my face, but it also adds warmth as well. All right, now it's time to snatch this nose. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Powder in Cinnamon along with this Coastal Scents brush. And I'm basically applying it a little bit closer to my nose bridge to make my nose appear more slim and more defined. Now this step might be overkill for some of you, but I love that extra brightened highlighted look. So I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlight Powder in Mellow Yellow along with this Sedona Lace number 313 brush. And I'm applying it just underneath my eyes to give me that extra bright yellow under eye like I love. Next, it's time for blush, and I apply blush based on whatever I'm wearing on my eyes and lips for the day. Today, I chose the NARS Powder Blush in Exhibit A, and I'm using my Sigma F10 brush, and I'm just applying it right over my contour in an angled position so that I'm able to keep my face slim. All right, now it's time to highlight with a highlighting powder. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in So Hollywood along with this Zoeva number 126 brush. And I know a lot of you are like, girl, okay, so you're already highlighted with the concealer and the powder. Like, why are you applying this illuminator? Basically, this is going to reflect all the light when you move and turn your head. So I absolutely love the way that it looks. If you prefer a more matte look or if you have textured skin, then you can definitely skip this step, but this is my favorite. I love it. So the next and most important step is setting our face makeup because we spent so much time doing it. We want it to last. I'm using my Scandinavia makeup finishing spray. This stuff is amazing. So the last and final step is going in with the second makeup setting spray, and this one is MAC Mineralized Charged Water. It basically just breaks up that powdery look since I use a lot of powders on the skin because it does have glycerin in it, and I absolutely love the way it feels on my skin. So I hope that you all enjoyed this step-by-step updated foundation routine. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up this video. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I don't know why not, but go ahead and click that subscribe now button right there. And if you want to see a eye makeup tutorial on the look that I'm rocking today, then let me know in the comments down below and I will get to that. And I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.